Ferocious support in this part of the world. The game itself is a sellout at the new Kai Tak Stadium, roughly 50,000 in attendance. Tottenham Hotspur against Arsenal from Hong Kong. Saka's delivery. Odegaard goalwards and Saliba just wide for Arsenal. Strike, Saliba had to help it on, and the French international was close to just guiding that beyond Vicario. Let's see if Spurs can threaten Arsenal from here. Porro's cross is really good, hits the post, and Richarlison's denied. That nearly went all the way through for the opening goal of the day. Pedro Porro won this in, and David Raya got in a real tangle with Mickey van der Ven and was flapping at the ball. That was really nicely worked and nearly led to the opener. Richarlison couldn't score on the follow-up. Kivior. Richarlison just making his life hell. And he's won it. Foul by Kivior. Referee plays on. And the shot from Kudus is blocked. Odegaard. Nicely placed and against the post. And that's twice now that Spurs have hit the frame of the Arsenal goal. Well, this is the front three just being real pest for Arsenal. Richarlison won it back. Kudus had the shot. Then it popped out to Odegaard. It's a really smart little effort to just try and roll it. Referee gestured for the corner. I imagine he believes there was a touch from White on its way through. Oh, it's gone all the way through, and Richarlison's there at the back post and can't turn it in. And that's the second time that David Raya and Arsenal have looked really vulnerable like that. This is right in on the goalkeeper. Van der Ven is just standing his ground. And it's another direct corner that appears to hit the frame of the goal. Extraordinary. Approaching the end of this first half at the Kai Tak Stadium. Lewis Kelly ran into trouble, there is no foul. And the effort from halfway goes all the way in. That is extraordinary. Pat Matasar with a moment of invention to light up this game in Hong Kong. Lewis Kelly was the player dispossessed. And that is an extraordinary finish. David Raya obviously well off his line and retreating, but the execution had to be perfect, and it was. It's rare that Lewis Kelly gets caught in this possession, the appeal being that Richarlison tripped him. One imagines the last chance of the first half. Rice deeper this time. Havertz with the header down, and Richarlison scrambles it clear. Well, he's one of the major aerial threats, Kai Havertz. Skelly does well. Havertz offloads, and Arsenal work that nicely. Martinelli unable to execute the chance. One criticism that Mikel Arteta may have of his side is that they haven't been incisive enough, but this was more like it. Lewis Skelly and Havertz linking up nicely. Tell. Havertz up. Spence just pops it back out to Mattis Tell, and the flag stays down for him and Spurs. Oh, he's crossed it brilliantly to Van der Ven. And that's a chance of note 20 minutes into the second half for Mickey Van der Ven. Well, Toll's on. Decided, seeing he was up against Odegaard, that he could get to the byline. It's a brilliant cross. And Van der Ven was up comfortably above Lewis Skelly. White's ball, real purpose on that. Danso heads it away. And the first impact of the game for Zubamendi nearly sees him do something spectacular. Popped out kindly to him, and yes, it was Johnson. Could tell chasing this down here. Didn't want to give Martin Odegaard a second to think. Havertz. Ball kind of ricochets against the leg of Pedro Porro, and the effort is tame enough that Vicario can hold on. 9 of his 15 goals last season, Kai Havertz, came in the Premier League. He was certainly ambitious to try and whip that into the corner. So 6 changes now made by Spurs as Odegaard bends this one in. And Dalman for goal. And it's a chance for the very young Arsenal youngster. Turned 16 until December. Zinchenko skews it in. Gyökeres, Zubamendi, and again. And couldn't hit either of those cleanly. Danso. And the full-time whistle goes as Tottenham Hotspur win the first ever North London derby on international soil. Mikel Arteta's side pressed in Hong Kong for the equaliser, but could not get it. And Thomas Frank has his team's standout result of pre-season so far. For the support in Hong Kong, a memorable day. The goal was memorable too. Pat Matasar from the halfway as it finishes Arsenal 0, Tottenham Hotspur 1. And Heung-min Son with a familiar feeling as he lifts the trophy. And Tottenham Hotspur can enjoy this moment, having beaten rivals Arsenal. Let's go back to Ben Haynes and Clive Allen in the studio as it finishes in Hong Kong. Arsenal 0, Tottenham Hotspur 1.